Next up tonight, Bowman's Best. Case number 26. There's your teams. Statue Hunter. What break you in, Statue Hunter? Taking a break from hunting statues. It's weird to throw them this way now.
Yeah.
I guess. I throw them somewhere. Oh, the crown row. Right on. Right on.
Down to 3 in Crown Royal and 10 in Limited, so.
Oh, okay.
We're moving. And it looks like draft is full, right? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that about Kirk Douglas. 103. That pack felt weird. Hadley. Bobichette. Eloy Power Producers. Eloy Autograph. That's a good one to start. Tim. Shiny Chris Bryant, UCCF. Purple Jose Abreu. Carter Keegan. So what's the most exciting new thing with the Series 1, Ryan? Sell us on Series 1. Pretend I don't know anything about Series 1 baseball last year, or the year before that, or this year. Eloy Neophyte Sensations Gold. Also
Yeah,
nice.
imagine you live in a world where neither Sam nor I have heard anything about it.
Dustin May Blue. J-Bar.
Done any research on it.
He's not watching right now.
All right, Jules, let's hear the pitch then.
Yeah, okay. No need to wait for him. You can tell us, Jules. There's nothing he could say that you wouldn't also know. Abrams. Pete Alonso. Josh Young. Face auto. Weak sauce boss. John Means. I don't know if I ever noticed that there's a John Means rookie. Jeez, Laura.
You related to Natron means?
Maybe. The gold foils. Gold foils. Wait, is that a new thing?
Well, they were rainbow foils and they were golds. I don't know what the gold foils are.
It's not the golds numbered to like 2020 or whatever, right? Goldschmidt. Purple. Michael Chavis. Yeah. The gold is new. Hunter Green die cut.
Hey, JP.
Ooh, Dean Kremer Atomic.
So they're not numbered?
Jumbo.
Yeah, he just said not numbered.
Oh, not numbered. Jumbo only. Oh, okay. How rare are they? How rare are they? Oh, really? It's more like it's the new Prism Silver, huh? That would be cool.
Yeah, it's that way, sort of. Because you can get them, you know, like...
The 2020 ones look crappy. Rutschman Power Producers, Reese Hins, green. Cincinnati Rufus. Peed on him.
17 was my least favorite color year because they just had those like weird, like trapezoids of color behind the guys. Or was that only in chrome?
Senzel, Neophyte Sensations, Atomic, Ryan O'Hearn. Rookie auto for the Royals. Stack. Gold foil 1 in every jumbo pack. I guess that would be kind of like a silver in basketball.
Yeah. And like, you know, there's either a gold or a rainbow foil in every jumbo pack, I bet. Pretty close.
In past years, yeah.
Right.
Play Day Power Producers. Greg Jones for the Rays. I don't remember the design of any of Series 1 or anything like that. Eli, let's do a personal hobby case tonight.
I was actually kind of thinking.
Yeah. Gorman.
Maybe not a case, but...
Yeah. No, you can't just take one box.
Right, that's the thing. We didn't get any, did we?
No.
Man.
Victor Mesa Jr. refractor. Yeah, how many boxes did you sell out of this shop today?
Yeah, people were asking for
Stampede.
limited.
Yeah, oh, right.
And then we're like, you know, couldn't really do that with the breaks. And...
Yeah. I mean, I have a store here that, and we, like, if someone came in today and was like, oh, Series 1 came out today, do you have any boxes? We could sell, you know, many, many boxes of jumbo and hobby. Like, why does nobody ever come in? I'm on the internet, like...
Yeah. The thing is, like, you know, advertising, it's not like people are at, like, bus stops and they're like,
yeah,
oh, yeah, the card shop. Like, all you have to do is Google card shops Sacramento, and we're in there.
There's a shop 20 minutes south of me that has people coming in all day and buying cases and boxes of cards, not cases, boxes of cards and packs and stuff. Like, so there's people around here, Senzel Green. And up here where we are, like, there's a lot of people, a lot of families, and I don't get how, like, because I've been here for 4 years. Will Wilson.
Yeah, we have like one guy that was kind of a regular. You know?
Yeah, we had a guy. No, there's not really other retail shops. I know, I don't want to move to a strip mall, though.
That may definitely be part of it, that we're...
Yeah.
This isn't really a retail building.
Yeah, I guess. Here's what I would think. I would think with our hobby the way it is... Let me tell you, I've been to other shops, and they're dumps.
Yeah.
Absolute dumps. Yeah, it's like, you know, they're visible off the side of the road, but you can park here in this parking lot, walk in, go up the elevator 1 floor, and you're in. Corbin Carroll. Really great. This place is nice. Mm-hmm. It's the nicest building any card shop's ever been in. But anyway, what I was going to say is, with the way card collecting is, I thought the way it would work is like, you know, I open up and a guy comes in and he's like, oh, what do you got here? And I go, yeah, well, I can get you like any, we got everything really. Maybe it's not all out in front so you can see it, but what do you want? We can get it. And then he tells a guy like, yeah, there's a new place over there. They have whatever. You don't have to drive down to Sacramento anymore. Like, just go by there, ask them what you want. And that, like, the community of people in the area would, like, know each other from, like, shows and, I don't know. Keone Refractor.
Well, that's just
Rain
it.
King.
You've been successfully blockaded from the shows, and you've been kept out of the loop.
That's true. They did blackball me from the shows.
Yeah.
Brandon Rogers Atomic. Yeah, I don't know. When I opened the store originally, there was a local card show, and I said, hey, I got a shop, and I'd like to set up a table here. Toglia for the Rockies, Tim. And I said, like, I don't want to even sell Because a lot of shows will have like the wax guy, you know, who there's one guy who's allowed to sell boxes and stuff, and everyone else has to sell just like singles. Because if you got two guys selling wax, they're like, you know, competing with each other on prices, and then one guy's mad at the other guy because he's undercutting him, you know, in a little one room of a little show, a local show. So they just want, you got their one guy that's allowed to do boxes. And actually, the show here, there's two.
Mm-hmm.
They let two people sell boxes. But I was like, yeah, I'm not even want to sell boxes. They're just, you know, a little table, singles, and, you know, hand out flyers that we got a new shop open here. And he's like, oh, we don't have any open tables. And I look over to the side, and there's a wall of, like, empty. There's plenty of room for tables. And there's, like, a guy at a table that I go over there, and I was like, hey, how's it going? How long you been set up here? He's like, oh, this is my first time. I just called, like, a month ago and got a table.
I should talk to the guy.
And then
excuse me, sir, I would like a table for you.
Yeah. Joey Gallo purple. And then Beckett will come by once every year and take submissions, and they set up a separate table on that wall that has no tables. They set up one table for him to do the Beckett stuff. Like, I don't know why they don't want me to be there. I don't know what I did. Daniel Espino. I mean, I know. I think I know what happened. But I don't know for sure. Vlad rookie.
Not a single table in all of Del Boca Vista.
Yeah. Tatis die cut. No, I think the other local shop owner was like threatened by me. Ooh, Adley franchise favorites. It's to 60. God, I couldn't see that number. Can you make out what it's numbered to? Turn it all kinds of directions. 50. I think it's 60. Damn, that was hard to see. John Boy. It's 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Senzel refractor rookie. No, it's 60. It looks like 50, but it's 60, I swear. Pete Alonso rookie refractor.
Well, and the thing is, like, now, we're not taking the whole Saturday to
No.
set up a shop set up a table at the...
I wouldn't do it if they asked me to do it. Nitzner gold auto. Team Porter, nice one.
We can't even find time to go to that show when we want to.
No, I wasn't threatening other card shop owners. It's just like, you know, other than my devilishly handsome looks and silky smooth voice. And
this guy's charisma, no one's ever going to come into our shop.
Dizzying intellect. Adley Rushman gold. That one's numbered to 50.
Sam's got like a headset mic on, like the ShamWow guy. Like
Yeah.
slinging his wares.
Owen Miller. Yeah. Even Edit Droid was trembling when Omni and I met him in LA. I was like, dude, just relax. I'm just a normal guy, just like you. Look. I got 2 legs, 2 arms.
Yeah, I purposely didn't tell Edit Droid Sam was going to be coming to dinner with us because I knew that he would be freaking out about it all day.
Yeah.
And
God, I hope I'm no one's hero.
there's a scary thought.
Yeah. The weird thing about meeting on online, like a streamer, especially if they don't have their face on even if they do have their face showing all the time. Because that happened to me when I went to the Pete Alonso. Will Smith. Rookie auto. I need a hero. You know Chris Justice at Cards Infinity. He's the guy that I watched before I even got into this. And he didn't show his face on camera like ever either. And I met him at a Las Vegas summit or something. I told him like, man, I used to watch you at work, and it's fun to watch you open stuff. Like this is when I didn't understand any of the hobby at all. I was trying to get back to learning stuff, and it was weird.
Yeah.
Nico, like looking at him talking and hearing his voice and knowing like, weird,
Yeah.
I heard that voice. UCCF. I didn't watch him like every day for years even, but just like for, a couple months here and there. It's still weird because you're like, wow, I know that voice, but like I've never seen your animated.
Yeah. Well, the first time I met you, that's probably even weirder when you met me, because like I'm just like a name in the chat. But when I met you, the only reason I knew it was you is because of the shoes you were wearing.
Oh, really?
Because you were wearing like the CSB Jordans.
The Jordans,
you know? And Jules and Ryan were there. Jules is unmistakable.
Yeah. Resins.
Especially at something like the National. Like, any of you would walk by and go, oh yeah, that's Jules. Whether you know what she looks like or not.
Yeah, you would. There's not a lot of people to confuse with Jules at any card show. First off, like 1 out of 100 people is actually female at the card show. So right there, it's pretty easy.
Narrows it way down.
Shervin Newton, blue autograph for the Mets. Jay Welch. Yeah. Jules, remember when I surprised you at the National last year? Holy crap, I can't believe I did that. That's never happening again. I still have this snapshot in my mind of the minute that what did I say to you when I forgot what stupid line I had. God, I can't remember. Oh, I had somebody tell you guys there was a problem with the brakes at Panini and they had to come right away. Isn't that she was instantly mad. She didn't even have a minute of like, oh, wow, oh, you jerk. She was just like, huge. It was instantly, I hate you. That was funny. Brendan Malone. Really gray. I'm glad I went. It was fun hanging out with Little German and everybody. Cove. Who else did we see last year? I can't remember. Cove, Little German, Wander Franco.
Don't ask me.
Hmm?
Don't ask me who you met at
you weren't there.
at the National.
I forgot. Eloy. Austin Riley. Seems like a lot of color. Austin Riley blue, Bushwhacks.
That's kind of funny that like I'd been to the National every year until I started working.
Yeah.
But you only went for one day. So it's like,
Yeah.
That wouldn't have made any sense.
No. Hold on 1 second. Bye. Oh yeah, evening plans. Vlad Jr. refractor. Maybe I'll send Omni next time. Yeah. Bye. Ronaldo Hernandez. Tim.
Well, yeah, I mean, before like going to the National before I worked for you, like
Yeah.
I could just like walk around and like leave, like when you were breaking, I could stop by and say hi or whatever, and then just not be there for a while.
Josh Young blue. Yeah. I watched some of the million card thing and I was like, it'd be fun to be there and to do like a case, you know? I kind of like, I saw it and I was like, that looks kind of fun. Tim, but
I didn't have that reaction.
Really?
I mean, not that it didn't look... It looked like an event.
Yeah, it's, you know, before it released and everyone's opening a bunch of stuff. And I know a bunch of people there. Like, I'm kind of friends with some of the people there. And
I just couldn't get the... work out of my head.
Yeah, it's insane. No, it was like 18 jumbo cases. There's no way. We couldn't do it. Impossible.
I don't know how those people are going to do it. They will, though. Yeah,
I don't, yeah. There's no way each of those guys did 18 cases, right? That's not possible. Like, I don't think it matters. Just doing is, you know. I just couldn't wrap my head around 18 cases and then packing that all up and then shipping it home. All these, like, really sensitive, thin paper stock cards, and then sorting 18 cases and shipping it to you guys. Like, we'd have to shut down breaks for an entire week.
Yeah, that's the thing is, if you can open a jumbo case in half an hour, it takes 45 minutes to sort it.
Yeah.
At least, I would say.
Oh, Vlad. John Boy.
That's nice.
I'm too old for that kind of thing. Back order. Stupid PayPal. God. Hold on. What went to -1? Crown Royale's over ordered. Dang it. Yeah, I wouldn't have done any of that, but the people who I have do that for me would be busy doing that, so they wouldn't be able to do what we're doing right now. Tonight we would not be breaking. Tomorrow, Jules, you would not be doing more Series 1 the very next day, probably. After we filled 18 cases, I think there'd be a little bit of burnout on Series 1, but maybe not. Oh!
Weird.
Vlad Plate Auto.
Same box.
Is it the same?
This is the last autograph.
Oh, wow. Cyan Printing Plate 1 of 1. Awesome. John Boy, beauty. Sign up to Penny America for news alerts. What? Who are you talking to? I don't know what you're talking about. What was I saying? Yeah. Franchise favorites. Too much going on around here, and I'm really glad I didn't commit because I got the flu. I guess I didn't tell you, but I had a fever Friday and Saturday, I think, or Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday. I thought I was getting the pneumonia that my wife and daughter had. I went to the Nolan Gorman. I went to urgent care to see if they would give me antibiotics, but they did a chest x-ray and they said I didn't have any pneumonia yet, so they wouldn't give it to me. Or, well, they did give me a prescription, but they were like, don't take it yet until you're dying in 2 days. I was actually expecting to be out this whole week. I thought for sure it was going to turn into the pneumonia and I'd have to take antibiotics and it'd take me 3 or 4 days to recover like it did my wife. And somehow I woke up on Monday and I didn't have a fever. So I got some kind of... probably just a bad virus or something. But I would have had to fly out with like people were flying in like Sunday, Monday. Dustin May would have had to cancel it. J-Bar, Dustin May. Stack, you mean, did you miss anything that you got, or... We just had a Vlad Plate Auto. You got something for the Royals, I remember saying your name. Yeah, in fact, the whole place. Everyone goes. Everyone. Yeah, Vlad Plate on it. That one's best rules. God.
Yeah, it's so good. It's always like every year. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh, here's something I've been thinking about that I was going to tell you guys. I mean, not everybody's here, of course, and everyone's going to hear this, but along the lines of Bowman's Best being amazing. I don't know about all of you, but I'm finding the Bowman's Best Select Optic Prism, you know, Bowman Draft, Bowman Revolution. I'm finding those products to be much more enjoyable lately to break for you guys, and that you guys enjoy them more. Because there's like all, you know, base parallels, refractors. Will Smith, they're not so dependent on the big hits. Will Smith refractor J-bar.
And they don't cost $1 million.
Yeah, they don't cost $1 million a spot. And I'm just thinking about going forward, and maybe doing less of the high end. I just noticed lately, as our hobby's gotten so popular, the high end is getting just ridiculously expensive, and it's not that fun to have people hope for like 1 or 2 teams or 1 or 2, you know, things, and everything else sucks. Gwen Priester, Reeves. When I started breaks in 2012, we weren't doing that kind of stuff. There was no flawless. There's no, you know, immaculate. I think immaculate started in 13 maybe, but there's no definitive Diamond Icons, Dynasty, etc., etc. Used to be people could get their teams for, you know, not that much, or their spots for 30, 40, 50 bucks, and it was more fun. It's like get more cards, and I don't know. So don't be surprised if I just stop doing certain products. And if that's the stuff you love, then that sucks. Sorry, but Tatis. Pete Alonso, green. This is a really good case.
Yeah.
Jay Welch.
Yeah, the rookies are not... We don't get a ton of the top rookie guys.
No.
And we've gotten 2 Vlads and a Pete.
I thought only Omni got the super loaded Bowman's Best cases. I finally got to open one. Adolo. TJ Sycamore. JMBBB. I thought it was you, JMBBB. My eyes went up to the spreadsheet on Mets, and I was like, oh, I think JMBB got his thing, and then he didn't get the Mets. Cup hockey. Yeah, cup hockey. There's an example of something I don't really want to do anymore. Yeah, I don't know.
That one might not be as painful this year.
Yeah, more Donruss. And also, I mean, just from a business standpoint, like a lot of the products, you know, put up like flawless basketball, and it takes us a week to fill it. And by the time you guys fill it, so, you know, Blowout's offering me $1,000 more a case. And I'm like, well, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to force you guys to buy this stuff when other people want it? Like, I think our group was never really like that. We were more, being baseball collectors, like we're more about refractors, colors, you know, stuff,
rookies, prospects.
Yeah. I kind of want to get back to that more. All right, nice Rutschman franchise favorites. Vlad plate auto. Yeah, Donruss is fun. Pete Alonso green, Kramer atomic, Nitzer gold, green Hins, Austin Riley blue, Newton May, refractors of Masick, Cavaco, Hernandez, Will Smith. Look at me in that. It's a good group of refractor autos. This is a good case. Yeah, I want to get back to my roots. Another Vlad. Another Ronaldo. Nico. And if UCCF gets a Nico, then I've heard that makes it a good case. And an Eloy. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's like every rookie. Here's the color. Eloy. Gold Adley.